Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment, in each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one. She told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on, and I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday. But it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew? The one that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday. But it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
I love how proud of himself he is. There's Cyrex. I love how proud of himself he is for that big finish. Anyways, hi. Good lord, it's. I don't want to say late. It's not late. It's not late. It's nighttime though. At night. Um, yeah. Let's just get right fucking into it. Let's just. I don't remember where the fuck we were in the chat log. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Um, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I don't remember where we stopped. I'm gonna be honest. We're almost done with this. Isn't that wild? Oh, that's not. I can't hear that.
I heard you saying I missed you, sad bitch.
Oh, sorry. I missed you, sad face.
It was like October
Okay,
something,
I'm
right?
gonna go call Jesse. Talk to you later. You're still not back, sad face. Okay, I'm gonna go call Maria. Talk to you later, kissy.
Okay, we'll stop there.
All right,
Okay.
10:10.
10-10. Thank you.
I knew you could do it, Lauren. It was just, you had to get over that hump.
It's just so fucking hard to read. Fucking.
Oh, suck it up,
it's all
Buttercup.
done.
There's people who do this shit every year, okay? There's people who, like, put up with this shit every fucking year, okay? So, if they can do it every fucking year, you should be able to do it every fucking year. So it's 10:10. 10:10 is long. Holy fuck. Good God. Yeah, these days only get longer and longer. The more he just is, like, in her life, he just sticks himself in there. Where the fuck is 10:10? Okay, 10:10. Here we go.
Alright, well I gotta get up at 5 so I can get work at 5:30. You probably have to do the same thing, so I'll let you guys go.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
Well,
Yeah?
How you doing?
it's hard tonight. It's really hard tonight.
What's hard?
This dick.
Reading that was hard.
Hard.
Yeah, I know it was pretty brutal tonight. Wow.
Yeah, all the music called it up.
But don't you feel better now?
You can hear it in his fucking voice. You can hear it in his fucking voice. Oh, he's pouting. Like, he's got his bottom lip sticking out several feet in front of him. Like, he's fucking pouting.
I'm depressed more because I know that I'm the one that said that crap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's so
Nobody
bothersome
else.
that if I can catch right on, it's the same old shit. Got worse and worse with every line.
It gets worse and worse, and it gets more and more and longer and harder and faster and stronger. All of it. All of Daft Punk. All of it. Play, bitch.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I thought it was gonna get better, but it just got really...
Mm-hmm. He gets more
Fuck
confidence.
I don't know why it took so long for me to...
Well, you wanted to avoid it. I think
I
part of
swear
you
to fucking God, every iteration that I see of this picture of Lorne always has a different sized head. Like, I swear to God, the one that I have, his head is just a little bigger. And then there's, of course, the Megamind one. It's just gigantic, but like the one I have, I swear to God, his head is squished in this one. I swear to God, it is.
knew that it was disgusting and that you'd be ashamed of it. Part of you knew that you might find something you wouldn't like.
I was away for so long that I didn't want to read that.
I can't hear
That's
you.
kind of the point.
It's all muffly.
Said I put it away for so long I didn't want to read it.
It's even worse now. I'm sorry. I want to be able to hear you.
So it's worse. Sorry. Can you hear me?
All right, a little bit better.
I said I put it away for so long because I didn't want to read it.
I don't blame you. It's pretty... I mean, it made a big impact in your life. 5 years worth.
5 years.
And be done.
That aged.
Thought I could just leave it away. Not have to deal with it anymore. I just wanted it to go away. On the whole thing just fucking go away.
Good God.
I know, I understand. I wish it would go away too. But at least it wasn't a real girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have done
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
fucking time for that shit.
I don't think I'd be able to live with myself if it was.
Oh, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up. How dare you even fucking insinuate that shit, you balding piece of trash. Fuck you.
I mean, later on in the chat, you tell her you're going to marry her, and
Yeah,
when
dude.
she's 18, you guys are going to have a secret relationship. So
And a
I
baby.
wonder how long you would have
Don't forget the baby.
gone with that.
I don't know.
Oh no, you know how long you know. You fucking know, dude.
It bothers me so much.
It bothers me so much. Shut the hell your mouth, dude.
I really hate myself doing that, Admiral.
Oh, I hate myself.
Well, do you hate yourself now?
I hate that I'm on the
I do.
fucking road all that.
Oh, here we go.
I hate the one that I'm on the fucking having thoughts in my head.
What kind of thoughts? Oh, you mean the ones that you typed out?
Yeah.
Duh. I love it when they like slyly rub his face in it like that.
Yeah, she was so tiny, huh?
Yeah.
It's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty shitty.
Oh, it's gonna be fucking too hard to do this fucking shit. I'm tired of it already.
Lauren, you're cutting out really bad.
Sorry.
This bitch is just like going on
Can you
about
hear
her
me
day.
better?
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. Oh.
Well,
Jesus. It scared the shit
me
out of
ask
me.
you.
That'd be so fucking disgusting.
reading it again, did you get sexually aroused this time around, like you were the last time?
No. No. Hold on a second.
Well, then that means that you're in a different place and you're a better person.
Hold on a second. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I had to take my headset off. Something was tickling my ear.
Ew, do you think
There's a roach in there.
Girl,
Some-
you know he don't fucking clean that shit out. You know he has not cleaned that shit out since the moment he received that shit.
Something in there. No, I don't get sexually aroused by that conversation.
Well, the reason I was asking you is because if you didn't, then that means you're in a different place from where you were when you had the chat.
I mean, I
means
guess.
you're not 100% that guy anymore.
I fucking guess if you want to say that, sure. But like, girl, come on. Just because the shame is a little bit more than the arousal. But he's holding a half chub right now.
And that should make you feel better because you're moving on with it. If you didn't get a hard on at all thinking of any of the stuff you were telling her, any of those images, and you're really disgusted with yourself, then you have something in common with the rest of the world who read the chat log, and that's great.
Oh, it's to get sexually aroused, no. De-aroused. What I got.
Nah, dude, nah. Listen, my headcanon, he is totally into this. He loves this. Like, he is into, like, some degradation shit, some weird shit, you know? And he's just absolutely loving every last fucking second of this. That's my headcanon. I believe that. I have no grounds to believe it, but I believe it.
Dude, I'm sorry. There is something seriously wrong with your phone. I want to hear what you're saying, but I can't.
So I don't understand though. Something like that.
Hello?
Jesus Christ, Lauren, come on.
Here, can you hear me?
Lauren?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hold on, let me just move the
Lauren?
phone. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Baby,
Hold on.
Okay, hello?
Hold on. Hold
Alright.
on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, better.
Okay, this is my phone. I had to move my phone.
Wow.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Great.
Okay. Yeah, it was my phone. It wasn't my headset. It was my phone. I had to go out and move my phone. Didn't realize until you just said you could hear me.
Oh, ouch. That was a moth.
Huh?
I opened my legs and a moth flew out. It flew out from under my chair.
Oh.
Well, I don't know, Lauren. If you don't think about little girls anymore, then that's one problem
No, I
solved.
don't.
That's
Another one
problem
is you're
solved.
recognizing things you've done back then that you do currently. So maybe if you look at it like that, you'll feel less of a piece of shit human garbage being.
Yeah, I'm reading it with you and Debbie, and I'm so afraid you and Debbie hating me.
I don't hate
Bro,
you. I think you're cool. I think you have a lot of courage for reading this, and you know that I've already read the chat log before. That's why I fucked with you so hard. Now do you see why I thought you were what I thought, and I tried so bad to just try to fuck around? I feel bad for it
Yeah,
now.
but now I'm reading it. Fucking, I don't know why the fuck anyone wanted
Oh
to
my fucking, don't fucking cry. Big, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
Well, Lauren, what can I say? You're a lovable, disgusting guy.
Lovable. Those are some bold words.
Well, fuck, that gets my goddamn tears in me.
I got so many
Fucker's gonna run out
goddamn tears
sometime.
in me. Do you see how sensitive I am, Emma? Do you see what a sensitive guy I am, Emma?
Lauren, you're looking at something that has been something you've pushed to the back of your head for a very long time, and it takes a lot of effort to try to do that and try to forget and ignore, and then when you finally face it, it all comes crashing down, and it's very normal to feel how you feel. But I've read the chat log already. I've heard what you said on the calls. I got to know you better, and giving other people an opportunity to see that you're not the same man will help you and everybody around you. Because eventually the pain of this will go away. Then you'll be able to move on. But tonight's just one of the tough nights because you read some really gross stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
We got some
It's
really
so
fucking
hard to
nasty
read
shit.
that.
Was it hard to type, Lauren? Was it hard to type? I bet you were hard typing it.
Oh, fucking word.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
word.
Pretty tough. But
That's
did you
another
learn
one.
anything from it about yourself?
No.
Yeah.
No!
I was really fucked up back then.
I were fucked up back then. Shut the fuck up, bitch. No.
And more than that, freaking so upset with myself right now that I can't.
You're gonna you do this thing that Cyrax does where it's like, I want the answer, and everybody just tells him the answer over and over and over and over again, and he's like, that's not the real answer, I want the real answer. Like you want there to be some kind of like mysterious, like forgotten traumatic incident in your childhood or whatever that like drove you to insanity and to do this, but no, that's I know that we like to speculate around here, and we did a lot of speculation the last time I was up here, but like, you know, it's it's not as complicated as you think it is, Lauren. Okay, you are not as a complex of a human being as you think you are. Like, there's not a thought behind those fucking eyes. Okay.
Can't let it sink through too much. Just fucking...
I gotta say, you were pretty arrogant about having been set up and all that stuff before, and it's really refreshing to see some humility.
Humility.
I don't understand. For so long I was fucking looking for something that they didn't. It was me the whole fucking time.
No fucking time.
Well, because you didn't want to believe you were that kind of person, and that's why it hurt you so much now, because you're realizing that came from you. It was you. Nobody forced you to say any of that. She wasn't talking sexual, you were, and
Sexual.
it's another blow to Lauren. It's really tough to handle being shown that you're the reason that something happened when you always thought it happened a different way.
Yeah. I texted to Debbie and I told her I need to apologize to Sherry Twist to read that
Oh
shit.
my fucking god! I forgot about
I think that would be amazing.
I forgot about the apology to Sherry Twist. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck do you think that's gonna accomplish, Lauren? What the fuck do you think that's gonna do? Sherry Twist doesn't fucking remember who you are, dude. Sherry.
You know, look at me fucking naked back then. All the time I was fucking.
Yeah.
Got the fucking cam minimized.
Yeah, Lauren.
Well, as handsome as you are, I'm sure that in the context. she
Hello,
probably
voice
was-
to voice. Welcome, darling. Lauren thinks Sherry Twist is going to applaud him for being an upstanding citizen. Yeah, Lauren, he's gonna. Oh my gosh, you're Lauren Armstrong. You're Lauren Armstrong. I am so glad that your life has turned around. No, bitch. You dumb, stupid, fucking idiot.
pretty offended.
Yeah. Fucking disgusting. I wasn't handsome back then. I was fucking disgusting.
Fucking disgusting now. The fuck are you talking about? Just because technically you're not fucking with kids anymore doesn't mean you're not a fucking abusive asshole.
I am so sorry, Emma, that I said that.
Why are
I
you
know you are.
apologizing?
I'm glad that you're able to admit that you did it and that you're not running away from it anymore. That's what I'm proud of you. I mean, I just think that, you know, back then you did what you did, and I thought it was pretty fucked up, just like you know it's fucked up. And then
fucked
I
up at the time.
tried to make your life kind of shitty because you were just so arrogant and you were like, I never did anything wrong and this and that, and it pissed me off. And now I feel bad, just like you feel bad. But that's what I'm saying now. You can understand. You're like, why are people so obsessed with me? Either they love me or they hate me. Well, the things that you said in the chat log bring really strong feelings about.
Fuck.
Most
God,
people
why are
have
you
children
like
in
are
their-
you like are you putting something in your asshole right now? The fuck was that?
log bring really strong feelings about.
Fuck.
God, Jesus Christ, Lauren, ew.
Most people have children in their lives,
Like a hentai girl.
and they think of the person you were talking
Lamondre is going in the hairy cave.
to as if it were one of their own, and now you understand because you're pissed off at yourself, just like everybody else is pissed off until they hear, I think, until they hear you genuinely acknowledge what you did and not just fucking around and not just doing it as a ploy for people to leave you alone, but really genuinely working on it, fixing it, not running away from it. And that's what you're doing. There's nothing you can do better than that. Besides apologize to Sherry Twist. That'd be amazing. I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
Thanks for encouraging it, Emma.
Yeah.
Write her a poem, please.
I wish I would have.
You wish I would have what?
I wish I would have gone to it a long time ago and fucking seeing stuff read in a different light like I'm reading it now.
Well, Winnie tried to give you a chance, and Priscilla played the calls for you, and you know.
I still, well, I don't remember her playing the calls for me.
Well, maybe you just were not ready at the time.
Remember. Yeah, maybe no.
Maybe
I don't remember. Fuck, I only remember the one call that I sang to her on, and that wasn't even the first call. I thought and somehow they got fucking mixed all together. Yes, in my head.
Well, stuff like that gets jumbled together, especially when you are under the influence of something.
Under the influence of what?
I told Debbie earlier. Before we talked, things were really confusing to me because I thought fucking when I was at the house, I thought for sure there was a mirror on the wall. I thought Chris had asked me about what TV shows I'd watched and what I like to watch. I don't know, some fucking reason I thought there was a fucking couch there.
What?
Fuck.
You remembered it like it was a weird dream. You remembered it wrong.
God, it's so fucked up.
Oh, huh?
Hello, Rachel D. Welcome, darling. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, fuck.
It was hard to hear.
Oh, now she's crying.
But I'm proud of you for getting through it.
He thought Chris Hansen asked him what TV shows he liked to watch. What the fuck? I guess when he asked, like, do you watch TV or whatever, whenever, like, maybe he asked him something like that before he did the Chris Hansen thing. You know what I mean? Like how he does. Do you watch much television? You know?
But you didn't give up. You just asked for a break, and you kept pushing through. And I'm proud of you.
Debbie, I would.
Yeah, I know, but really, this is more for you than us. And
I know, but I also know
Sure,
you're right.
yeah.
I gotta get through it. I can't take forever getting through it.
I mean, if there's some catastrophe, and Debbie and I are both like maybe beamed up to Mars or something, I still want you to finish reading the chat log on your own.
Oh, he's never gonna.
It's very
do that.
important.
No.
I know.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Don't get beamed up to Mars. I need you both here on Earth. You're supposed to be going a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you. They got kind of windy.
Huh?
It got kind of windy.
Down there?
Yeah.
Down there.
I think it's almost out here.
You should go outside naked. You're not on cam.
Yeah, no. No, wouldn't it be if I could watch music?
That would be crazy.
I texted Debbie and I told her, I said, I might as well stop fucking lying to you. If Woody don't catch me, you fucking catch me on your own. Just like you get fucking ESP with me or some shit.
Lauren,
Fuck. So I told her I quit shooting tonight and I fucking smoked again today. Or I'll quit again tomorrow. What?
nothing. I just feel sad that you felt so stressed out that you had to light another cigarette up.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Well, I'll tell you this. I think
these stupid things.
you've shown a lot of strength tonight, and you didn't check out during the chat log reading. It's good.
I said Debbie about fucking buying beer, though.
Yeah, I know you lied to us both.
Yeah, lots of lied to both about what problem that.
But I could tell as soon as I heard you on the phone, even without Winnie spying.
I don't know how you could tell. I didn't even finish the whole beer.
I just can tell. I don't know what it is.
How can you tell?
Yeah, I
Fuck,
thought
man.
it was fucking relaxed around the muscles in my neck.
Jesus Christ.
Way back from fucking Kingfield to Waterville. That started hurting. The neck stressed straight out. Sucks to my normal dispatcher going, but she's fucking right on top of shit. And you guys that are doing what's going are fucking me all up this week.
You're fucking me all up.
I figured it would help relax my muscles some, but then I drank, when I drank about 3/4 of the first one, and I was getting a fucking headache. I ain't working. So it made me coffee.
Weak coffee.
And you uploaded that one from tonight already?
No, I'm still at work. I haven't been able to do anything.
Oh. When do you go home? What days do you have off? Emma.
Sorry.
There you are. must be reading the comments.
Yeah.
Hi, P Unit Records. You have me mistaken. This is Vast, not Vex. I can see how you get the names confused.
What are they saying?
Well, I've only uploaded one of them.
One of the.
Only one of the chat log.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay.
What are we seeing for comments now?
It's not letting me bring it up. Lauren, you've got some major gas and nowhere to let it out. You and wasabi just don't mix. Can you be discreet with your stinkers?
Okay, is she
This is
just
just some
fucking
random
glazing
weird
him right
bullshit.
now?
The hell
I don't want to do. I don't.
did?
I want chat
It
log.
doesn't even-
No, I am.
Okay, it says, please, I
Don't.
late night crowd, so they're probably drinking. Cool. Is that a big chicken?
I'm gonna leave this playing. I'll be right back.
No, we're just running that time.
Oh, God. Oh, look, here's a good one. Lauren Armstrong, rock steady. You are doing a great job. I think you are my hero. This one's Pink 9823.
Okay, I've
Sounds
returned.
gay.
Oh,
Oh, reading off the comment about gay. William, have a good night and sweet dream. There's no Debbie law against that.
yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, y'all. Get to the good part.
I wonder if what he. Well, you can't see that close. I've already texted with the sheriff when I talked to him about fucking Google Earth. He said you can see snapshots. He said you can zoom in there, but you can't see specifics.
Yeah, you can. Show
Something
you.
like
Oh my gosh, he's
he
figuring
also
out
said
the
if you
Google
could do that,
Earth.
then we'd be spying on on other countries with no problem.
Hello, Doc. Welcome, you cheetah. Who do you love more? Dad, me or Dad? I love you, baby. Yeah.
No, and he
Well,
had a
we
point
do.
on that one.
Did you tell the sheriff it was live or like live video?
No, I was asking him about it.
Oh.
Well, I thought it was a live video, and he's the one that told me no, it's snapshots.
Yeah, you dumb fucking
Seems
idiot.
like every 3 or 4 seconds you get a snapshot.
Du-
And I'm like, wow, that's fucking
yes, dude.
invading privacy. What'd you just read?
Is this Lauren Armstrong reading the chat log? I'm surprised. Not necessarily because he can read the chat log, but because
Good to see you as well, darling. Thank you for hanging out
he
with me,
can
you
read.
guys. That's
How do you
mean.
play again?
I probably read better than him, than that guy.
I don't know. That guy's mean.
Sounds like a dumbass. The hell is that?
It's a fart game.
Wow.
It came
Wow.
up on your video as a recommended game on the chat.
Yeah, so if
Okay.
Lev gives
you're something.
This is not what we're here for.
All right.
Here we go. Okay.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh my god.
You too.
So I just wanted to talk to you. I don't have Emma on the line,
Okay.
but I wanted to talk to you about what happened tonight. I had to kind of gather myself a little bit when the call was ending. I didn't say goodbye or anything. I just had to sit here and think about some things and some questions that I had. So the reason why I cried is because I became overwhelmed.
I know.
I was overwhelmed by your request for her naked photos.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I know how you feel.
Especially because, like,
I'm,
this had to be, like, a different experience for everyone involved, right? Because, like, you're reading it with this guy. You're not only reading it with somebody, so you already have that rage that you're pissed off about this, but he's right there. He is the one that typed those fucking words out, and now he's reading them out loud to you. Like, that must be so infuriating, so fucking... Oh, I hit my fucking mic stand.
understand completely. I'm having a hard time with the whole thing.
Who...
I
Well,
came across that. I forgot all about that, and I don't know if I blocked it up or what.
was supposed to have
Well,
a
what do you-
good face-to-face?
you mean
I don't
blacked it
remember
out
it.
or what?
Well, because when the prosecutor put a threat on me of an extra charge of attempted production of child pornography. And I'm like, well, I didn't know where the hell it came from. And this whole time, right up till tonight, I don't ever remember reading that. I'd always wondered where that came from.
Yeah,
thought it
you
was
you
just
haven't
because-
read. First of all, you haven't read the whole thing, and second of all, you cut out a huge chunk from the center. Okay, I don't know exactly where. Okay, but somewhere in the chat log, you want to take pictures of her. You say that you want to take pictures of her, and you tell her that you want to take a picture of your penis in her vagina. You say that. Okay, you fucking say that.
When the camera was in the truck.
Well, that
I don't
added
remember saying that.
onto it. Obviously, you having the camera.
I know. I would have been fine with them to call me back, but I need time to think about this stuff because it's so much that I don't remember.
That's not a denial of you saying it, right?
Huh?
Are you denying that it was said by you?
No.
Okay.
It's, 4th is a block.
Oh shit! Is my mic fucking up? Is my mic fucking up?
I don't understand why you would.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be on tonight either, but me and Daddy Oli were bored, and I was like, "Give me the computer. I'm gonna go stream."
Block it
So I
out.
abandoned him.
Just so long as it bothered me. I think it's more that I wanted to forget it.
It didn't seem like you wanted to forget just based on how angry you've been.
Mm-hmm.
On how angry I've been.
Oh,
Yeah. How angry you've been.
bitch. Sorry. Fuck.
Whenever anyone questioned you about it or was trying to inform you on the things that they read or heard.
You mean before now?
Well, yeah, before now.
That's because I didn't want to answer questions about it. I just wanted to forget it. I wanted it all to go away.
Well, guess
me-
what, bitch? Guess what, bitch? I've said this a million times, and I'll gladly say it a million fucking more. The people you victimize don't get to just forget about what happened, okay? I'm sorry. Victims of people like you don't get to fucking forget. So you don't get to fucking forget either. You're never going to fucking forget, okay? As long as at least one of us motherfuckers is online, no one's gonna forget, okay? This flame is gonna be lit, alright?
Meeting you, then I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be reading it over again and seeing everything that I did.
And hearing everything that you did on the phone calls too.
Yeah, and that too.
So if you were hearing this from your class, does that sound like someone who wasn't planning on going the whole entire time?
Well, it sounds exactly like someone that's planning on going the whole entire time.
Right.
And I'm seeing.
What was the name of your friend that was going to take you to the karaoke bar all night?
I think it was Mark, I think. If I remember right, I think it was Mark.
Was this someone who was just at the bar and that's where you met him?
That's where I met him, was at the bar.
Okay. Did you hang out with him at any other time?
No, just at the bar.
Okay. So how long do you think you've known him?
Oh, I'd only been there for, what, 3 weeks or a month. I don't know at the time. I see him every weekend.
Okay.
She used to go to the karaoke bar every weekend.
Okay. And so the story was that he said he was going to buy you drinks all night?
For my birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and a couple other people there.
Okay. I mean, that might have been an invitation that they extended to you. Maybe they said that if you come down for your birthday, we'll buy you drinks. But that was never your plan.
That was what I was going to do that night. I really did not plan on going there until last minute.
What does last minute mean exactly?
Until I was talking to her on the computer. When I was talking to her on the computer, that's when I decided that I was going to go see her.
Okay, when though?
Huh?
When?
What do you mean when?
What time did you decide that you were going to go see her? What does last minute mean?
Just when I was sitting there talking to her.
At what point, though?
I think that's when it was, when I was on the phone with her. No, the very last one. The one that was just played.
Okay.
So I think I was on the computer with her. Then I got on the phone with her. And it was,
Okay.
I think it was when I was on the computer with her and she was going to be calling me that I decided I was going to go see her.
So you weren't thinking about it all day?
Well, I'm not going to say I wasn't thinking about it because I was tossing it through my mind.
You weren't
whether or
thinking
not
about it.
to-
You weren't thinking about it all day,
if
dude.
it's-
Are you serious? Are you serious? We can go ahead and go. That's the last day of the chat log, right? We're already pretty deep in it anyway, so we can go ahead and go to the very last day that you spoke with her. Okay. Let's go ahead and look. We have it right here. There's no reason not to. 17th is quite a lot. Ow. I'm sorry, y'all. I hit my mic. Oh my gosh, there's so much on the 17th. I'm just gonna go. Good God. There's 325 pages of this shit? Dude, we're 305 pages in and we're still on the 17th. Here we go, finally. Jesus Christ. Okay, these are all Kayla. Can't wait till you get home. Oh my god, Kayla fucking really texted him that entire... Good lord, girl. Oh my goodness. Hello, one of those weirdos. Welcome. Bullshit. Lauren says over and over again. Lauren says over and over again how he's counting down the days/hours. He says on the last day, I believe, that he was at work and couldn't stop thinking about going to Bowling Green. Why you rushing? Yeah, dude. Hi, my precious princess. I know you're probably eating right now. I'm gonna get me something to eat while I'm waiting for you. My cat is on. I love you. You hear me chewing? Want a bite of my bologna sandwich? So what did you think about me? Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, how I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm so excited. Are you excited? Yes, I am, he says. Are you excited about me or my penis? Lol. Right there. I told Bud how excited I was about tomorrow, too. There we go again. Let's see. We're both going to bed early. We both have a big day tomorrow and we'll need our rest. So 9 p.m. is when we're going to bed tonight, okay? Like, he's even making plans to go to sleep early so that he can be rested for the day ahead. So he can be rested for the day ahead. Good God, everything Vast is reading sounds like a man who was struggling to go and didn't really mean to do anything. Of course, yeah. We both have to do this so we're not too tired for each other tomorrow night, okay? Promise? Jesus Christ. What do I tell my parents that I'm going so early? Just tell them that you're really tired and you feel like going to sleep. What? Like he says it so many times. Like, ridiculous. Are you anxious to touch my penis? Are you excited for me or my penis?
You need an extra little push. Can you go on? An extra little, I don't know.
Extra little what?
I don't know, just I guess an extra talk with her before I decided to go. I remember, even on my way there, I remember that I was going to turn around in the median and go back.
Where was this median?
It was, I think there was well, there was no turnaround spot there. I would have to turn around the grass. The grass went downhill and it was dark.
Oh my God, here we go.
But it was dark and I didn't know if anything was down in there. I didn't know if I'd get stuck or what.
I don't know if I was gonna get stuck. Shut the fuck up. So I went all the way to her house. You didn't want to go. You didn't want to turn around. You didn't want to turn around, so you went all the way to her house. Fuck you, dude.
And I turned around and go back. The next exit wound up being the exit that she told me to get off on. So I said, well, I'm here. I might as well go there.
So it bothered you enough that you were thinking about turning around in the grass. But when you got off of the exit and you were on a regular road, you weren't just going to turn around and go back.
No, I was at the exit that she told me to get off on.
Okay.
Yeah, your instincts were telling you to get off all right.
If I can't, then I'll just turn around and go back.
A real country boy wouldn't be worried about getting his truck stuck in grass. Oh, damn. I didn't say it. He didn't have enough gas. Weeba guys think with all the head. He didn't have enough
really
gas to go there and back again.
Honestly.
It might be unbelievable, but that's exactly the way that it was. I remember that very well.
But nothing else.
How do you remember that, but not everything else? Not the stuff that looks really bad.
Because the stuff that I did want to block out. The right there, I remember the right there. I remember that it was starting to thunder and lightning on my way there. And that was another reason that I almost turned around and went back, because Roscoe was scared of thunder and lightning. I can't explain.
Oh my god, shut up, dude. Didn't they find fucking Bud like malnourished or something in his fucking apartment? Like dude, no, stop fucking sitting here pretending like you give a shit about your fucking pedo prop. That's all he was to you, a pedo prop.
Other than I didn't want to remember. That's the only explanation I have for it. I just didn't. I know I didn't want to remember. I wanted to forget everything.
Do you see why?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you didn't even.
What's the
question?
I know what you're gonna ask me.
Well, what is it then?
Do I see why everybody has been so like they have to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And now I don't blame them. Now that I'm seeing it.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Eyes.
Why did you put up such a fucking fight in the first place, dude? Like, if you were just gonna fucking fold this easy, if you were just going to take the evidence at face value, then why did you fight so fucking hard? Why did this take so goddamn long?
What upset me so much earlier was when you were asking for her pictures of her naked. And also of you having sex with her.
I know.
It was another violation.
I know.
If she would have been willing to take a picture right then, you would have taken it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't say I wouldn't have.
You can't say that you wouldn't have. I remember you talking about the picture that you had received through a message when you were on Yahoo.
Yeah.
And you were talking about how it disturbed you so much.
Yeah, I know. But I turned around and asked her for one.
Right. So it didn't disturb you.
Well, it did disturb me.
It couldn't have.
No, it didn't.
You asked for the same thing.
Well, that's why I'm saying I don't understand why I asked her for one. When that picture that I saw disturbed me quite a bit.
Quite a
I
bit.
can't explain some of the stuff to you. Because I don't even know myself. I don't understand it. I'd love to be able to give you the answer that you want me to give you, but I can't when I don't understand it myself.
It's not about getting the answers that I want and telling me things that I want to hear. It's not about
being honest.
Recording the chat log and trying to make people sympathetic to you or to cry and put on a show.
Who's putting on a show?
You, Lorne. You.
Seeing.
Hello, the Lorne Identity. Welcome, darling. I hope everyone is doing well. I do too. I hope everyone's week is going well. It's the middle of the week. Hopefully you guys are surviving it.
Exactly what happened. When you look at evidence like this, there's no other option than to see exactly what it is.
Okay, I need you to please listen to me on this. I am not doing this for the sake of making you feel better or anybody else. I need to
Yes,
know
you
this
are.
shit for myself. I've got
Okay,
to
then.
understand this shit. I've got to understand this shit, and why I did this shit, and what made me do this shit. When the stuff doesn't make sense to me about it, I can't give you an answer on some of the questions that you ask, because I just don't know. That's why I wanted to be left alone tonight, so I could have time to think
Yeah.
about this stuff.
Yeah.
Sure. Some of it does not make sense to me. You see, every fucking thing I did in there, it's so disgusting. And I can't understand how I allowed myself to do that. How could I possibly enjoy doing that?
You tell me.
Obviously, at the time, I was a horny piece of shit that fucking didn't give a fuck where he got it from or who he hurt in the process.
There you go. Okay, excellent. You have that. That is your ground zero, okay? That is the very, very basis of the foundation, okay? You have that. Now you start adding on. Okay. Now you look at all of the things that you've done so far. Look at the chat log. Look at all of this. Okay. This is what arouses me. Let us list everything that's wrong with it morally, and let's go on the internet and find out more about I guess that's not even a good thing to do if you're not if you're fucking Lorne, because he's just gonna fall back into it. But like, figure out other things that make this wrong. Like, I know that this is wrong for this and this reason, but what are the other reasons that I'm not thinking of that this is wrong? Figure that out. Look for victims. Like you need to put yourself into this completely, like, such a, he has so much work to do that he doesn't have the mental capability to begin to comprehend, let alone actually execute it. I can't believe I, quote unquote, allowed myself to eat a pint of Bluebell ice cream. It definitely didn't have anything to do with me 100% wanting to do it. It surely wasn't that. That doesn't count. You really didn't mean to do it.
But that's an answer that I can give you, but I need to dig deeper into it for myself. That answer alone doesn't satisfy me.
Why doesn't it satisfy you to say that you wanted to do it? Because you didn't think that you were going to get caught.
And even if it doesn't satisfy you, the answer is not there to satisfy or unsatisfy, okay? Just because all of, like, the Hallmark movies and all of those little fucking TV shows that you watched growing up as a kid were saying that, oh, the truth will set you free, that means nothing. That means fucking nothing, okay? Because sometimes the truth is so fucking uncomfortable. Sometimes the truth sucks so fucking hard that you don't even want to think about it, and you don't even want to look at it. And you do that. You do that. You have been doing that. You've been doing that this entire time with the whole thing. That's why you fought back so hard, because you didn't want to see the truth that you were a fucking predator, and you were that guy. Okay? That you're the creepy uncle that nobody fucking likes. Like, you didn't want to come to terms with that, and that's why we're here. Like what? Shut the fuck up. Strawberry Pop-Tart flavor. It even has the red and blue Pop-Tart sugar crystals and the ice cream. That sounds so good. I didn't know they made that. I gotta find me some. That sounds fucking delicious. That sounds so good after, like, getting massively high, like getting really fucking high and just having an entire pint of that shit. Sounds like a good ass time. Fuck that! I'm gonna have to find it. That sounds delicious. I didn't tell Daddy Oli about this.
I need to figure out what the hell was going on in my head. How could I bring myself to such a low point? I know people want to think that this is all for them. It's not all for them. So that I can, so that I can understand of why the fuck I did that shit.
Okay, but you're wanting it to be recorded so that people have reactions to it.
The reason I want it to be recorded is because Because they've been after me for
Hello.
so
Oh
long
wait, no.
that I want them to be a part of it.
Lorna, the Lorna Identity's already been here. He's saying hi to Rachel D, and I'm sitting here fucking reading it as if he just came in.
Because I know there's going to be tough times. I don't like them. I fucking hate them. But I deserve it.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
And the questions that you asked and that you and them asked, they're fucking tough questions that I don't have the answer to every one of them. And I can't explain everything. I'm going to have to work through it. I'm gonna need help getting the answers. Because it bugs me that I don't have the answers to some of these questions. And when you ask them, I need the extra time so I can think about the stuff and try to figure out.
Girl, you as high as I am right now. I could be higher. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was he saying? God damn it, maybe I am.
It bugs me that I don't have the answers to some of these questions. And
Right. This is the perfect opportunity for you to go to those fucking counselors and shit and listen to your pedo class. Like that, this is the perfect opportunity for that, okay? Because your pedo class would fucking, if you paid attention in it, you would be able to find the answers that you are so desperately seeking. You would be able to find the real answers. Not some fucking bullshit sob story that you made up on the spot one day randomly. No, the real actual answers, and you will be guided by professionals to do better, be better, and stop being a fucking predator. Maybe get some fucking wires uncrossed. Maybe get some fucking morality up in this bitch. Jesus.
when you ask them, I need the extra time so I can think about the stuff and try to figure out some reason of why I did what I did. Which there's no other reason other than fucking disgusting pig.
Yeah. Okay, so then what
brought my brain to that point where I did that?
Well, I think it's interesting that you had these types of fantasies for a long time. And then you had the opportunity to act it out.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard stories of people who have different kinds of fetishes and fantasies, and even one of the places that they're going to go is online, and they're going to seek out that type of gratification because it's under the impression that it's going to be a secret, and you can go on all kinds of websites. No one's ever going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where that type of stuff, that type of a double life lives on the internet. And it can be as basic as having an extramarital affair to having these extreme fetishes that somebody is not going to be able to just express to their partner right away if they don't know how that person's going to react.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot easier. And I think that that's what was happening for you.
It's easier because they're not really face to face with you.
Absolutely.
So
I mean,
I fucking read it now. It's not easy to read it.
Yeah, it's not easy for anybody. It's certainly not easy for me.
I know. I made you cry tonight.
You didn't make me cry. I cried because I thought of the exploitation that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so thankful that she wasn't a real girl, but it happens to real girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful
Happened to me.
It wasn't a real girl, too.
Yeah. I've noticed that a lot of stuff when it comes to you and the comments that people have made and stuff, there's some funny things out there. Like, you say kind of silly stuff sometimes, and I can see that, just from things you've said to me. But even, when you're talking to Kayla, the way that you're talking, the way your voice sounds, people imitate it, and it turns kind of into this silly thing.
Mm-hmm.
And even when people have read the chat log, portions of it, they say it in silly voices, and it makes it not as serious. Even though it's really messed up.
It is messed up because I'm reading it. It's serious shit in there.
Right.
seriously fucked up shit in there.
Seriously fucked up, yeah. Stuff that you should have been.
Say whatever you want, Lauren. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but this is my trauma, okay? Just as much as it is Kayla's, it's mine. Alright? Say whatever the fuck you want, Lauren. Say it's as fucked up as you fucking want, but it's mine. It's mine to hold, to exploit, and to squeeze out as much fucking milk from it as I can. Alright? You don't get to choose what I do with that trauma. You don't get to choose what anybody does with it. Okay? And I'm not sitting here saying that every single person that does Lorne streams has been affected by somebody like Lorne. It very well could be that they just have a strong sense of justice and don't like it with when kids get fucked with, right? But, like, I know for myself, I'm here because my perpetrators are never going to get justice. So, like, I'm yeah, of course, I'm going to make fun of it every single time. Of course. He's a fucking, look at this fucking melting skittle. You know? A fucking specimen of a man. But, you know, the point is to humiliate him for what he did. To point out how fucking disgusting it is.
Arrested for.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Just for fucking saying that shit. Something I don't get to is why would they fucking pick shit out of a conversation like that and repeat shit when it's so disgusting?
Well, I think that it helps people too sometimes to make jokes, and you know, at the end of the day, this was not.
It's not something to joke about.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Lauren. Yes, it fucking is. It is my fucking trauma, and if I want to joke about it, I'm gonna fucking joke about it. You don't get to fucking decide, because guess what, Lauren? This wasn't traumatic for you, okay? This wasn't a bad situation for you, okay? This was punishment. You had this coming. Me and the countless other fucking victims that you probably have under your fucking belt didn't have it coming. They don't deserve it. You, on the other fucking hand, this wasn't a traumatic experience, okay? Your brain may have been altered by it, but it wasn't traumatic. No, it was the consequences of your own fucking actions. It was the consequences of your own selfishness, of your own inability and unwillingness to break the cycle of abuse. That's what it is.
Then, this was not a real girl. So, underneath it all, people can say, oh my God, like, look at how many times he says the word anxious. Look at how many times he says precious princess. Do you want to see my penis? Or whatever it happens to be. It's constant repetition in this.
I am sincerely stoned, and man, vast fucking let it be known, rock on. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I feel very strongly about this, obviously.
So, you know, people cope in different ways, and sometimes it's making jokes. Especially because at the end of the day, this was not a real girl. And they can laugh and say, oh my God, look at this idiot, basically. So it's just one way that people do. And then there's other people who get extremely angry and disgusted.
That's me right here.
They're not able to look past it. They're able to bring that into their own.
Some of us do both.
That they've had.
Some of us do both.
Maybe online with other predators, or just in their everyday life with someone who's actually violated them. So when you ask the question, why are people obsessed with me on the internet? It's not an obsession of admiration.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Until reading that, I never fucking understood it.
Duh, you fucking idiot. Duh, you fucking... Did you really fucking think that people actually wanted you? That people actually gave a fuck about you? Did you really fucking think that? With the crime that you committed, are you serious? Are you serious? Fucking 87, you stupid fucking idiot. Are you kidding me? Fucking shit. The most perfect fucking specimen of stupidity. Good lord.
Real fucking proud of it.
But you're getting there, though. But you're getting there. And that's the important part.
It's so fucking hard, though. Get tired. I
Right.
can't even fucking reach all that shit.
But think about it though, Lauren. You lived it, and then you got arrested and you went to prison, and that time spent was being angry at other people. The time up until now has been spent being angry at other people, trying to find out what they did to you so that you ended up in this place. Having your mom send you things about perverted justice so that that could further fuel the motions that you were submitting to court and how you were done wrong.
Yeah, but I can't take back what I felt then.
No, you can't.
I know that you
So
can't.
I wish that I could fucking have gotten myself to read this before and actually realize what I was reading. I wish I had met you a long time ago so that you could have fucking pushed me to do it.
I may not have cared to.
Does it some way make you feel better knowing he did get caught and did face some type of justice, punishment? Oh, absolutely, 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 absolutely. This is the best case scenario. I think him finding Chris Hansen is the best case scenario, because if he wouldn't have found Chris Hansen and they would have just caught him in just like a regular police sting, all of the humiliation and all of the punishment wouldn't have happened. If we could do this to every single person that was on TCAP, that's the dream, right? If we could punish them and humiliate them publicly like we have with Lauren, that's the dream scenario, right? But yeah, no, I'm totally fine with this. I wish that he would just rot in prison forever and ever and ever and ever, and that we could actively watch him rotting away in some kind of weird dark web live stream. But I'll take this. I'll take this just fine. This is just as much punishment.
To be honest with you.
Probably not. I wish it would have been Emma. I wish somebody would have pushed me to do it. I wish somebody would have pushed me to do what we're doing right now.
Well, it sounds like people have tried to push you.
And I haven't wanted to.
Right. That's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time someone has asked you the hard questions, has wanted to talk about what happened, it's instant defensiveness. It's nastiness and aggression. And on top of that, you can throw on a bunch of accusations as well. All of a sudden, everyone's perverted justice.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden,
I know
everyone.
what you're talking about.
Okay.
I know what you're saying. The whole time I've been a fucking ignorant asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole time.
I'm so fucking stupid for not listening to people.
Well, now you can listen. And you can keep listening.
Fucking killed me. I fucking did that.
So what I've learned from, taking accountability and then moving on from said mistake is that you don't, at least for me, I don't feel like it's fair to continuously and to over apologize, to do what he's doing here, to say, fuck, I hate you, I hate you, I hate myself, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's fair to let that shit be visible to the person that you wronged or to anybody if you are in the wrong, right? I don't think that's fair. I think that's very manipulative. That feels manipulative to me. Right. So that's like the thing that I wanted to avoid. When thinking about how should I apologize and how should I move on, I think of what would I tell them, like what would I want in an apology? What would I want? Like, this is nothing that nobody wants this. Nobody fucking wants this. Nobody wants you to fucking grovel. Well, I do. Nobody wants you to fucking sit there, oh, I fucking hate myself. Nobody wants that. We want you to take accountability, shut the fuck up and die in a hole. Like, fuck you. Thank you for allowing me to ask these personal questions, and also thank you for sharing your story with us. I can imagine it must be hard. It kind of isn't. It's not very difficult to share. It's difficult to hide things, actually. I get so much confidence when other people on the internet or like or anywhere in general talk about something that I have experienced myself, because growing up I felt like really like I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was a fucking undiagnosed ADHD kid. I couldn't pick up a lot of social cues, and in order for me to learn a lot of the social things that I know now, I had to fumble some shit really really hard, right? So like I feel like if I can show you like the nastiest shit that I could possibly show you, whatever you got, I'm not gonna say I promise I'm not trying to be like, oh, I've gone through worse or whatever, but like whatever you got, I promise if it's as messy or messier than what I got going on, I promise I've probably seen something like that. So it makes me feel less alone when somebody else has something just as nasty as I do, you know? So like not oversharing and like not doxing myself is difficult. That's the hard part. Because I don't see a lot of people talking as openly as I do, and if there are, please lead me to them, but I don't see a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff as openly as I do. And it's, I feel like it's, you know, I feel like if nobody else is doing it, maybe I'm the only one that's going through stuff like that. I don't know, but like I feel like other people being vulnerable makes me feel better in being vulnerable, and being vulnerable is such an important part of recovery from things like PTSD and other things like that. Being able to like be vulnerable and being honest with like therapists and doctors and things like that, you have to learn how to be vulnerable, and I just feel better when I see other people doing it. So like I want to do it. So if somebody else, you know, maybe that'll help somebody like, and I don't get any views, right? But like, you know what I mean? It makes me feel less alone. So like I make the kind of content that I would want to watch. This is the kind of content I watch all the time. So like, you know, but I appreciate it. I'm glad that you feel safe enough to talk about that kind of stuff here. It's important, I think, to highlight victims when we talk about people like Lorne. Like obviously look at the screen, like obviously we have fun around here, right? But it's important to remember that, like, you know, these bitches have victims, and I'm one of those people. Like I'm not a victim directly from them, but like I've been victimized by these people. I know how they do. So like I know I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one.
Did you ever talk about any of this with your class?
No.
You know, in this much, like in one of you, no.
Well, what have you said? What's the story that they've heard?
Well, I've gone through the exercises. That's what I've done.
So do they, like, first day of class, does everyone kind of go around the room and introduce themselves? Okay.
Introduce themselves and tell the charges and stuff like that.
Okay. So when you say stuff like that, does that mean you give an explanation of, like, a short story about what it is?
Yeah, you just get charged while you're there.
Okay, so I guess he did.
So what is it that you told them?
Attempted unlawful.
He wasn't honest.
Sexual transaction with a minor.
Okay.
And that's all he said.
And then what goes along with that? Was there anything else? Did you tell them what happened?
Yeah, it certainly helps me. It certainly helps me when other people are as open about things as I try to be. Like that, it definitely helps me. So I definitely know I'm not the only one.
So, well, I'm not in this class.
Okay, so you just said...
The other class told more.
Okay, so what did you tell them?
Told them that I got caught up in this thing in Kentucky, and it wound up being NBC's Sketch Predator.
Okay.
You're asking me to put in one little pile 4.5 years of stuff that I talked about in that class.
No, I'm asking, and just in general.
Because that's where you need it to be. That's where that vulnerability comes in. That's where that vulnerability comes in. That was the perfect opportunity for Lauren to be vulnerable and release all of the stuff that he was saying. Say it out loud. Acknowledge that other people acknowledge it as well. Like, those are the first few steps. Like, it sounds really corny, but like that's how it works.
Have you told them? I mean, I suspect if all of a sudden now you're becoming clear of your guilt, I would have to say that most of the conversation that you've had in that class has been about how you weren't really guilty.
Well, there was a long period when I first got in that class, in the first class I was in, that I couldn't say anything because my motion was in the court.
The motion to what?
I can't even remember what it was now.
What do you mean?
The motion that I had in the court, the one that I put in.
Weren't you fucking fighting against it?
It's a motion that I had put in before I get out of prison. And I had to put the response motion in. Because the prosecutor put his motion in, I had to put the response motion in right after I got out of prison. And so there was, for a while after that, I couldn't say anything about my case until I get a decision back from the court.
Okay.
And after that, I just told them what happened, and we discussed a lot of things because of everything that I'd gone through before. There's a lot of figuring things out that, well, until now, still hadn't thought that it was completely me. Only now I know it was completely me. But back then, it was more than just me back then. I knew things that I had done wrong, but
for me, someone who wasn't assaulted but have siblings who were talking in these and making self-depreciating humor is like a therapy, and it can certainly help people. I've heard some say in lives it does. Yeah. The vulnerability is a huge tool. I think getting over the fear of being vulnerable, the fear of seeming weak, the fear of like being perceived as less than because of whatever reason, letting go of that, truly. Letting go of shame. I'm kidding, don't do that. Don't do that. Have shame, but being vulnerable is a very good thing, and like I think it's like the biggest thing that I learned while going through therapy was to just leave all kinds of like societal notions at the door and come in ready to just strip down to my bare fucking bones, you know. I hate how Lauren always says, I did the exercises, I finished the book. Like, that somehow means he was successful in pedo school. He probably scribbled down every answer in the book the first day. Yeah, dude. Yeah. He thinks he's getting laid at the end of this river of pen tears. He really does. That's why he's putting it on. I love it. I can't stand him.
I felt like I had been pushed into doing them things wrong, and my mind was set on. Council tried to get my mind away from it. Some of the class members tried to get my mind away from it. My mind was set on the thing. But I hadn't read through my conversation again. So since I put that motion in, and it's like I told them, I didn't read all the way through that conversation. I didn't turn every page and read everything. I'd flip through it to find out what I needed to find, or what I thought I needed to find. Jesus. But I never did
my cat is cracked out.
Because I didn't want to. I didn't want to go back and read it. I knew how disgusting it was. But by the time I'm not reading it, I forgot what stuff I had put in there.
Did the motions ever work out for you?
No.
Were you expecting them to?
I didn't know. At the time, I was hopeful at the time. No, I'm glad they didn't. Because they didn't fucking deserve it.
Dude, if you were fighting so fucking hard, if you were getting so much pushback, You were getting so much fucking pushback. Why did it take this long for you to realize that you were in the wrong this whole time? You were getting so much pushback. So many people were telling you you are in the wrong. Dude, I wish I could be this fucking blindly confident. Like, I would get so much shit done. Jesus fucking Christ.
Some answer that I can't answer for myself.
What it feels like to me is that you're not wanting to believe the simple answer.
Well,
When
I
it
believe
comes-
the simple answer.
Okay.
I believe the simple answer, but to the other end, the other answers to some of the questions, it's like I can't give you an answer right off the bat because I just want to understand it. I don't want an answer to fly off my tongue just because somebody wants to hear a certain thing.
Well, no, it's not about wanting to hear a certain thing. That's not what anyone wants. I know that that's not what I want. I know that's not what Emma wants. Sometimes you can know what the truth is, and you're asking those questions knowing the answer when you know that the answer you're getting is a lie, essentially, or some kind of a stretch of the truth. So it's kind of like how yesterday about the beer. You were never going to say anything about it. You said a little piece of the truth when you said, I went to the convenience store to get orange juice. But the real story was, I went there in the morning and got orange juice, but then I went again and I got beer. So you told a very small portion.
Lying
And
by
you were
omission
gonna
is still
stick to
lying.
that. I'm sticking to my guns. That is my story. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. And
But it's like
then
when I-
after
Sorry,
after
go
a
ahead.
couple of seconds of questioning, it's like, oh, okay. You're right. What actually is happening can't be ignored. You see what happened to black and white. You hear it with your own ears, your own voice,
Mm-hmm.
talking the baby talk with this little girl.
I'm not ignoring that. I'm not ignoring what that is. It's just fucking disgusting.
Right, it's disgusting.
I'm trying not to ignore anything.
Good.
There's things that I need to think about before I give an answer because I don't know myself.
I'm trying to help you come up with those answers.
I know, but it's still not easy. I'm trying to
No,
let
it
you, but
isn't
it's still not easy. It's not going to fly out of my mouth because
Because you don't want to hear yourself say it.
say, well, to which question?
Any of them.
Well, that I was a fucking pig. Well, that's the answer. I was a fucking pig.
Right. Yeah, that's the answer. You were a fucking pig.
And that's it.
You wanted to fuck a little kid. That's why you went there. End of story.
That's it.
That's not the end of story.
Yes,
is
it
the end of the
is.
story. It's the
I need to-
bottom line.
It is.
Lauren.
That's
That's
it.
the
That's
bottom-
all.
that's
That's
the
all.
bottom
There's
line.
no more. There's no more. That's it. It's over. It's over. That's it. That's it. There's no other secret hidden 13th song. Like that's it. There's no more. It's the bottom of the fucking barrel, Lorne. There's nothing else in there. It's empty. Good God. It brings it to a woe is me when he's not the victim. Yeah. Suck. Welcome, Viral Effects. Welcome.
That's the bottom line. But for me, I have to figure out more than that.
You're
I need
trying
to
to,
figure out what brought me to that low point that
Because
made me
you-
do that.
because you wanted to do it and it was easy for you to do it
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't think you were going to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to deny any of that. It's all fucking true.
It is true. And
Then
everything
why are you
else you're
fighting
trying
it?
to come up with is trying to soften that answer. Let me try to come up with something that's a little bit not my fault. A little bit. Either I
No,
was
the-
pushed
the-
into some. Shut up. I'm still talking.
No.
I'm still talking. There has to be a little bit. Something. I was abused when I was younger. I was abused when I was older. People don't treat me right. I was fucked up in the head, messed up at the time. There is zero evidence of you being remorseful up until the point Chris Hansen walked out.
Mm-hmm.
And you've even said to me that that is when you started to hate yourself for what you've done. It's when you got caught. So what does that lead me to believe? It says Lorne thought he wasn't going to get caught.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was so happy. That's why he's counting down the days
Mm-hmm.
in the chat
girl.
of when he's going to go see her.
It's true.
Right. I know that it's true.
We all know.
What I'm trying to tell you is you're asking me.
You are the one that you're the last one to figure it out. You're the last one to figure it out. Everybody else around you has already figured it the fuck out.
Questions, and I'm trying to go through my head of what was going on in my head. The shit that I need to figure out is, like on my way there, I was going to turn around. And I know I was going to turn around the fucking median. The reason I didn't was because the median went fucking downhill and it went back uphill and it was grass. I didn't know what was down there. It was dark. Why didn't I turn around anyway?
The normal answer to that would be, I was going to go there. I'd been thinking the whole time on the way that this is the wrong thing to do. So I was going to turn around. So had you gotten off the exit and turned around and went the other way, you wouldn't have gone to the house. But the median thing is way out there, you know, because there were other options.
Well, I know, but this is what I'm saying. That thought was in my head on my way there because of the thunder and lightning started. And it started to be a long while further away than what I expected it to be.
Okay.
And I just wanted to turn around and go back.
Okay, so then why didn't you turn around at the exit and get right back on the highway?
Because I was already at the exit that she said to take.
Yeah, but you weren't at her house. You didn't drive right up to her door at that point. Okay, so why didn't you?
I've asked myself that so many times.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you again. Why didn't you turn around?
Because I obviously wanted to go there.
Right.
There it is.
You wanted to go there. You didn't want to turn around.
Evidently I didn't. Oh, sorry. I said a word again. It's obvious I didn't want to turn around because I went there.
Exactly.
Because that answer's obvious. It doesn't mean it's easy for me to accept it.
Okay, and just because it's not easy to accept doesn't mean that's not the entire truth. Okay? Just because you don't like the answer doesn't mean it's not the entire truth. Oh, there's gotta be something else. There isn't anything else. There's nothing else. That's it. That's it. That's the whole truth. That's everything you need to know.
And that's what it comes down to.
I know I have to accept it.
Right, because that's the answer.
But let's try to fucking dig so deep into it.
You're trying to dig deep into it because you're trying to find another answer that's in there.
Well, what's the other answer?
There isn't one.
There isn't one. I'm saying that's what you're looking for.
Oh.
And I understand why.
Because I don't want to believe it about myself.
I know.
I hate this so fucking bad.
The only way to work on this and to make any kind of progress is to be 100% raw and honest.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about trying to protect yourself.
I know. That's what I'm trying to be with you. I'm trying to be with you, Emma, too.
Oh my
I do a better
fucking
job
God.
at it with you because you pushed me into it.
Well, you're fighting against me, though. Eventually,
Well, I know.
you can be broken
You're calling me on it so that I can try to think about this stuff. It makes it easier for me to, I guess, accept.
Are you accepting it, though?
No,
it doesn't
he's not.
sound like it to me.
I'm accepting that there is no other answer other than I obviously wanted to go there. That's why I then turned around at the exit.
Right. That's right.
If I didn't want to fucking go there, I would have turned around at the exit and just gone home.
Right.
I hate myself so fucking much for that.
I know.
I really hate reading this chat. Well, I have to do it.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, there could be a lot of other things that you don't want to acknowledge in there.
I'm so sorry that you're going through this with me. So sorry that you had to read this shit. So sorry that I wrote this shit. So sorry that anybody in the world has to read this shit.
At the end of the day, I'm glad that it was an adult, even though I'm sure that the last thing that she wanted to do was look at you and hear from you.
Mhm.
But if that kept you away from a real kid, then she was willing to do that. And I can understand that.
I told them I need to apologize to her. Share a twist.
What do you think that's going to do?
It's not going to do anything but at least giving her an apology for the way I behaved.
Do you think that she's going to care?
But she can at least get an apology from me.
I mean,
Right,
is
does she
that
care?
going to make you feel better to do that?
Well, it's going to make me feel better knowing that I gave her an apology for the way I acted. I can't do anything about whether or not she accepts it.
Well, I can't
imagine how she felt fucking sitting there reading that crap.
I can't speak for her, obviously, and that's something that you can probably talk to Emma about as well. But truthfully, I don't think she would give a shit to hear anything from you.
Mhm.
Like, possibly not.
No, I mean, most likely she wouldn't.
Just reading that shit, I wouldn't blame her.
You know, one of the steps I know in AA, and you're not going to know them because you won't go back, but one of them is about making amends to people that you've wronged. And I think in a lot of situations, that is just to make yourself feel better. There's going to be some people, if they've loved you at some point, that would love to hear an apology and for things to be resolved and to have some healing. But if for some reason, if you were to go through this process with AA and you would get to this point and you had Sherry Twist on your list to apologize to, think about the reason behind that apology. Are you doing it for her or are you doing it for yourself?
I'd be doing it for her if I'm having to read that shit.
She doesn't care. She's not going to care. You know why?
Because she's the one that had to read that shit.
No, I'm saying she's not going to care about an apology from you.
Well, that would be the reason why I would think that she wouldn't care about an apology from me, because she was the one that had to sit there and read it.
Well, yeah, I mean, but to her, you were just another perv that she had to look at.
It was a job,
she's
dude.
She's not going to want to hear an apology.
It was a
you.
fucking job. You didn't groom Sherry Twist. She was doing her job where she was working for the fucking whatever fucking department, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, how do you know that for sure?
Oh my
I'm not
fucking
know
god!
That for sure, but I mean, what would you be looking for? You want her to like give you a hug and be like, "It's okay, Lauren. I'm sure that was really hard for you too." Well, I mean, then what would be the point? I mean, because and her satisfaction would have come from you going to prison, not from you having some tearful apology because you know the waterworks would start with you. I think that, you know, you can run that by Emma. She may have something else to add, but from my perspective, I don't see it as any kind of a benefit to her at all. No, so you would be doing it for yourself because you would want her. I think that you would want her to say, "It's okay, Lauren."
No, I wouldn't do it for me. For anybody else, for her to say it's okay, Lauren, or anything like that, because it was not okay.
I know. That's what I'm saying. There's no point. But talk to Emma about it and see what she has to say.
Well, what I'm saying I should apologize for is that she had to read that shit. That kink stuff.
You've said that a million times.
That she had to read it. It's not anything to do about me wanting it, any forgiveness from her for me.
How would you want to do that apology? Would you want to talk to her? Would you write her a letter?
No, just write her a letter.
Write her a
Just talk to
poem.
her in person, or
Okay.
on the phone or anything like that. Just in a letter would be fine.
So what if
I
she
can't
took
imagine.
that letter and she picked up her dog shit with it and threw it in the trash? Didn't even read it. She said, Lauren Armstrong, ugh.
Well, that's her choice. That's not mine. She did every reason in the world to do that too.
All right, I want to go.
Me too. I'm tired.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, hi. My caffeine from earlier hasn't worn off yet. Oh goodness me. Welcome. There is a second one. I don't know if this is more. Is this more?
Hello.
Hello.
Have we gone through this?
I was just texting you a message.
Ah, dang,
Oh,
we've already gone through
what does
this.
it say?
We've already gone through this. Well, that was all I had. I don't have anything else. So I guess I'm just gonna call it. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And that was Mr. Penus's chat log. I do want to come back here in 10 days on the 18th on Lauren's birthday to do a big stream, but no exit tonight. Thank you so much. Are you streaming tomorrow? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm I'm kind of winging it right now. But thank you guys for hanging out with me again. I always say that like a million times before we leave. Yes. I know you just showed up, Sanford Dice, but thank you guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys definitely on the 18th, hopefully tomorrow. But we'll see you then. Bye.